What's up, everybody? Mess of Multiverse, and today we're talking about Dragon Ball Super Episode 62, titled I'll Protect the World, Trunks' Angry Superpower Predictions. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to say about this episode is I feel like it's going to be 50-50. The first 50 is going to be Trunks' battle with his new form. Some people are calling it False Super Saiyan Blue. Some people are calling it like his Ultra Super Saiyan form, but like mastered. I don't know what you call it, but they haven't been given a name yet. But Trunks is going to face Zamasu and Black Goku in that form. And then the other 50 is going to be the Goku and Vegeta are going to sneak back to the past. And they're going to try to figure out a way how to defeat these two foes. So I think the first thing that's going to happen in this episode is Trunks is going to power walk towards Black Goku and Zamasu. He's going to say, I'm going to take on these guys by myself. I don't need Goku or Vegeta. He's going to tell them to get out of there, go heal. And Trunks is going to try to face them all alone. I also think Black Goku and Zamasu aren't going to fear Trunks whatsoever. They might be a little bit concerned at first, but, Zamasu's immortal, so he's not going to care. And Black Goku's way too cocky about his own powers. He's not going to really mind Trunks' power up. In fact, he's going to laugh and think this is, this is great. That, finally, maybe I'll have somebody to fight with. And then I think they're going to give a small taste of a fight. I think that Trunks is going to get a couple hits in, and it's going to show Goku and Vegeta sneak back to the past. I'm also really hoping when they go back to the past, they please bring Bulma along. I can't stand that she's just there. I feel like the only reason why she's in the future is if, Black Goku or Zamasu just slapped her and then Vegeta gets, a rage boost. I feel like that's the only reason why she's there. So hopefully she goes back with them. So I don't know what cutscene they're going to do first, Trunks' battle or when Goku and Vegeta sneak to the past. But let's talk about Trunks' battle. I feel like this is what's going to happen with him. I think at first, he's going to easily surpass Zamasu and Black Goku's power. I think he's going to beat the crap out of Black Goku at first and, get some really good hits in Zamasu. But I think how this fight is going to go down, the way I'm going to describe it is like Golden Frieza. He's going to be very strong at first. He's going to be winning, but I think this power is going to burn out eventually. So I think Goku and Vegeta are only going back to the past very temporarily. I think they're going to come back very soon. They're just looking for a quick fix, how to defeat these guys. I mean, Goku has senzu beans on him. I don't know why he hasn't used them yet. I swear I saw him grab some senzu, so I think more why they're going back to the past is they're trying to discover some way how to defeat Zamasu versus just try to power their way through the fight. Now, somewhere along this episode, we all know for a fact that Piccolo is going to mention the Mafuba or the evil containment wave. And Goku's going to, he's going to hear Piccolo's idea. He's going to be like, that's a really good idea. That's how you defeat an immortal being because we can't fight him with sheer power. So I think Goku's going to be like, I must learn this technique. This sounds very useful. I think we're going to see Goku agreeing to learn the technique. Also in this episode, there's going to be some filler scenes with Chi-Chi, or I'm going to guess it's filler, but I'm not 100% sure. Because in the preview, they showed some scene where she was going up to Krillin, as a cop and, yelling at his face. And then Gohan has to, restrain her in this other scene. And honestly, that doesn't look like it's really going to pertain to the plot very much. So I'm just going to call it right now that that's most likely filler. Expect to see some scenes with Chi-Chi in it. There's also going to be a scene where Beerus and Whis go back to Gowasu. And most likely they're there to ask him, what he really thinks of this situation. And maybe he'll say something interesting about Zamasu that we don't already know, but they're gonna go over there and to have a talk with him. Also in the preview, it seems like that shows a scene where it makes Beerus upset, something the Gowasu says. So that would also be interesting to know what that was. If I had to make a guess, I don't think this is going to be right, but maybe he said something that has to do with how that disrupted the balance of his universe, because Zamasu is trained to be the next, Kaioshin. Maybe they needed another one, and maybe it upset his balance. That's kind of a far-fetched guess, I understand, but we'll have to see with that. There's also going to be a scene where Goku, Vegeta say what happens, and I think everybody's going to be very upset this time, because honestly, I can't even name one other time Goku's lost twice to virtually the exact same opponent. Everybody's going to be shocked that not only were, Zamasu and Black still alive, but Goku and Vegeta lost, pretty heftily. And everybody is, going to be pretty upset over that and frustrated and not knowing what to do. Oh no, I think this episode's gonna end on Trunks running out of gas with his fight with Zamasu and Black Goku. Goku deciding that he's gonna learn the evil containment / Mufuba technique, and Vegeta deciding that he's gonna, I don't know what, you know what? Honestly, I don't know what Vegeta's gonna do. I think he's just gonna tag along like he has been doing, but I wish they'd find a bigger role for him. But it seems like once again that he's just gonna be tagging along. The very last thing I'm gonna throw out there is I think that Goku might go to Master Roshi, because that's who the original user of the move was in the series. Because that's the one person who really knows the technique very, very well. I guess he could go to Tien as well, but you know, his master is the one who taught him it, and I think that's Goku's best bet if he wants to learn the Mufuba is Master Roshi. So I think that the very last scene might have Goku going to Master Roshi. Anyways, guys, that's what I think is going to happen in episode 62. That's all the predictions I'm going to make. You know, honestly, I know that this episode's not that hard to guess, you know, what's going to happen in it, but I didn't want to go out there and make any outrageous predictions because I don't think anything outrageous is really going to happen this episode. But I'm really curious to see what you guys think of this episode, like what you think is going to happen. So as always, make sure to leave a comment saying what you think is going to happen in episode 62. I'll read them like always. One final thing to note is when I say I'll read your comments, I do read them. You know, sometimes it's hard to reply because YouTube glitches. You know, I'll hit the reply button after typing my reply and then it won't send it for some reason, but I always read them, so make sure you know that. Tell me what you think is going to happen this episode, all your predictions. I'll read them like always. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.